The Dewar government says it's going to rise up to the challenge of Kyoto and make Manitoba as green as can be. But critics have called the proposed law to protect the environment against global warming less than impressive. So today the province talked up the plan from the rooftop. Global's Mike Brown reports.
The legislation was tabled to make us the first jurisdiction in Canada to legislate Kyoto.
You see, Manitoba wants to get in on the ground floor. So why they held their news conference on the roof, who knows? But the building they chose for a reason.
Not only is it LEED design, it is also a very good historic building.
Rainwater that falls on the roof is piped to the basement and collected here in these massive tanks.
The rainwater is filtered and then brought back through all of the toilets and urinals in the building.
From electric heat to the latest in climate controls, the building exemplifies how business can be green and get a return on investment. The government's 60-point Kyoto plan is banking on it.
We really are getting ready for the next economy, and I think it's going to put Manitoba in very good shape indeed.
But are there economic dangers in going it alone?
The world, Europe in particular, is meeting its Kyoto targets. There are other jurisdictions in Canada that are trying to do the same.
Ask environmentalists, and they're calling it Christmas in April. But despite plans to fund transit 50-50 between cities in the province, they're hoping there's a train tucked further back under the tree.
There's nothing so far as I can tell to do with capital, new capital funding, and how that's going to look.
In fact, there's concern about just how effective this plan will really be.
The targets are set back to the last 2 years after the election, 5% of the work in the first 3 years, nothing meaningful in terms of incentives or sanctions.
The government is trying to be less reliant on fertilizers and foreign-grown foods.
Organic producers will receive $100,000 over 2 years.
That means fewer trucks and more veggies grown here. Mike Brown, Global News.